Hey, hey, welcome or welcome back. It's as always good to see you today. Let me make sure yes, my mic is picking up. Hey, Mars. Hey, Liz. Good to see you, ladies. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope you're staying cool out there. It's a toasty one. It is, what is it? It's 92 Fahrenheit in my part of the US right now. I know my head is cut off up here, but that's okay. Um, yeah, I guess we are doing one upload a week. I guess that's all we're getting. Hey, Chris. Hope you're doing well. Um, yeah, so because this is the only upload we've had since her live stream last Tuesday. She had mentioned, oh, you know what? I forgot to open my notes. How dare I? Um, she had mentioned that she, was going to, um, oh, apparently I didn't take notes. Great job, Libby. Great job. Hey, DV. Good to see you. She mentioned that people weren't really engaging or watching the Q&As or like another video type that she was doing. So, but people were watching her vlogs, but they weren't really watching her other videos. So she's just going to be doing vlogs for right now, I believe. And not really the others. Maybe she'll sprinkle in other content with the vlogs, but I think right now we're gonna get one video a week, maybe, unless she starts breaking it up, because I guess she's not doing enough during the week to account for two videos. I don't know. Maybe she's just been busy this week. Who knows? Too much bingo. Oh, 75 degrees there, Lizzie. Uh, I'm jealous. Jealous of your 75 degrees, Liz. Um, So yeah, her live stream last Tuesday, there wasn't really a lot in the live stream last week, and I forgot to take my notes apparently. But not 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 a lot. I got the hiccups really of substance. Some people seem to be MIA, like the two people that had been hardcore hitting on her, Baby Girl and Leah, weren't there. Baby Girl hasn't been in the last few. Chester wasn't there being creepy. But somebody else did hit on her a little bit. I forgot who it was. By the title of my video here, everybody wants Amberlynn. Everybody, even her DoorDash drivers, apparently. Um, yeah, I'm trying to remember the live stream, and I'm just drawing a blank. There wasn't really too much of interest. Humid 23. Let's see, you're using Celsius. It's about 75-ish, 76-ish, I think. But Fahrenheit. So, but she did upload a video yesterday, and I don't really have much time to stream on Mondays. I might play a video game after my meeting in the evening, but I have D&D. So let's see here. Let me change. Here we go. Um, this video here is titled "Getting Hit On by My DoorDasher. Someone sent me flowers and almost went to a mental hospital," and it's going to be a vlog. Yeah, so her DoorDasher, according to Amberlynn, her DoorDasher was hitting on her. I mean, I guess if you kind of start seeing these same orders from this person coming through, if somebody can afford to order DoorDash 3 times a day, or can afford to DoorDash a cup of ice from Chick-fil-A, yeah, a $15 Diet Coke, maybe they're thinking, hey, maybe I can get me a sugar mama. Um, Somebody sent her flowers. I don't imagine it would be too difficult to find Amberlynn's address. There, of course, is always speculation that she is seeing somebody new or she's at least talking to somebody. So either she would have had to have given somebody her address or somebody was able to find her address online. It's not really hard to find people's addresses if you put in public record information. And then she almost went to a mental hospital, which this could be an interesting one, or it could just be clickbait. So, but all that being said, I guess let's go ahead and get into it because I do need to do some work before her live stream tonight. So, if you do happen to be new here, I do speed Amberlynn up to 1.25 speed because she does speak a little too slowly for me. So, all that being said, let's get into it. And I have a very unflattering beginning screenshot here of her. Okay, let me see. Let me see if you guys have audio.
New vlog.
There we go.
Hello, hello. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to a new vlog.
Lex was commenting on Karina's videos. No, because I don't watch Karina, so I haven't seen Lex commenting anything. I don't know why anything Lex would have to say about anything Amberlynn's doing recently would matter, because she wouldn't know what's going on in Amberlynn's life because they aren't talking. So, I mean, I don't know what Lex has been saying.
So I just straightened my hair. I'm about to do my makeup. So I do want to talk about something, and I kind of mentioned it in my live stream. I'm petting the baby boys.
Relevant, that's the word I'm looking for. I don't know why anything Lex would have to say would be relevant at this point about anything currently going on.
He's laying right next to me. He has been glued to my hip. He has always been glued to my hip, but normally he has like.
Oh, Amberlynn in her live stream, sorry, I just thought of something. Amberlynn was thinking about getting a cat, getting another cat. She mentioned that in the live stream because somebody's cat had baby kittens. I don't recall who, but she's thinking about getting another kitten.
Like a few different like laying spots, but lately it's like those laying spots don't exist. He's just literally glued to my hip, and he has one paw on my leg. It's so cute. I wanted to talk about something that I mentioned like in my live stream. I have been doing a lot of talking in my live stream, not so much on my YouTube videos, but I've decided that I'm not going to be doing let's talk videos
Yeah.
at all, or if I do, it is going to be different.
Mara says exactly. She's commenting as if she knows stuff. Either they're talking again or Lex is desperate for attention again. I can't imagine Amberlynn opening back up to Lex again or becoming friends with Lex again. I mean, if she did and Lex starts saying shit, that's on Amber because Amber should know by this point that Lex is not to be trusted. Um, so I don't know why Amberlynn would be talking to Lex about anything in her life or trying to be friends with her again because Lex is obviously not a good friend.
I don't want my channel to be reflected around rumors, hate, drama. And I know a lot of people, like when Chantel was going through like the whole cat thing, and like people were like, oh my gosh, she's gonna go to prison. People were like coming at me with, Amberlynn, you're boring. I'm gonna go to Chantel's.
Amberlynn's audio is low. Let me see. Let me try this.
Reflected around rumors, hate, drama. And I know a lot of people, like when Chantel was going through like the whole cat thing, and like people were like, oh my gosh, she's gonna go to prison. People were like coming at me with,
Is that better? She might be a little loud for you guys now. I'm sorry. I'm trying to adjust it a little bit. Trying to make it equal with mine approximately. I might be a little loud in y'all's ears. Let me turn my microphone down a little bit because I'm almost hitting the red sometimes. Let me turn myself down a little bit. Is that better? Is that volume okay? So I think the volume better. Awesome. Thank you, Mars. Hey, Nancy, how you doing? Got a little YouTuber reaction to another YouTuber. Yeah. Well, hey, feel free to stick around. See some Amberlynn. Um, yeah, it is. The concept of reaction channels is a weird concept. I don't know why I joined in, but I did, for better or for worse.
Amberlynn, you're boring. I'm gonna go to Chantel's channel. That's more entertaining.
Amberlynn, you're boring, so we're gonna go watch Chantal maybe get arrested.
Amberlynn, you need to like add a side character, a girlfriend, a caretaker, or you're gonna lose views.
Well, I'm sorry you're still shitty, but I'm here if you need to send a message or you want to say hey, I'm still around.
I don't care. I would rather like have my sanity over making large amounts of money. As long as I can get by in life.
Well, you're only you're only uploading one video a week right now. So I don't know how you're making any money this week.
Like I'm happy about that. I have been just feeling so much better mentally. I've been taking Zoloft for a month now and I feel the effects of it. I feel it working and I notice it in multiple areas of my life and I just feel
So she's supposed to still be seeing her therapist too, right? So hopefully her therapist is helping her also work on any of these issues that she's dealing with. But if she's not wanting to make videos as often or upload videos as often, I just wonder what would Amberlynn want to do if she weren't doing YouTube? Because she theoretically has the resources to learn a new skill, to learn whatever it is that she wants to do. If she still wants to be an author and write, she can take online classes to learn more about writing. If she really does want to be a YouTuber and make videos, maybe not just her own vlogs, then she could learn how to edit more, learn different editing applications. It's like, what does Amberlynn want to do with her life? Because she seems to just be doing the bare minimum when it comes to content and earning an income, which, I mean, hey, good for her. If she can earn an income uploading a 20-minute video once a week of her going to bingo, more power to her. Super Pinchy says, I'm going to send myself flowers. You should. You should send yourself flowers. Show yourself some love.
feel a lot more positive and happy and light. If people only watch me for drama, then that's not going to be here. I'm not just going to like create drama and create let's talk videos just to like get a rise out of people. And there's going to be rumors about me. People are going to speculate about me. That's part of the job, if you will.
They always are. Like I don't watch Karina Kaboom's videos, but I do get notifications because I think I'm still subscribed to her for some reason. And Karina Kaboom's titles are like, "Oh, Amberlynn's new girlfriend's visiting. Amberlynn's new girlfriend." That's all just speculation. We don't know. So if Amberlynn doesn't upload for 5 or 6 days, then we're like, maybe her new girlfriend's visiting. Hey, Fiona's mom. Hey, I'm going to be in Texas next week.
Will. But nothing I say will ever be believed by those who believe the rumors just for their entertainment. And I just know that I'm better than that. I'm better than constantly like
You're still waiting for your flowers from me. I don't think. No, I do. I do have your address. I could send you. You know what? If you get flowers delivered tomorrow,
making myself a spectacle. I know that I am better than constantly talking about these speculations and these rumors. My mental health is going to be my number one priority, besides like the obvious, my fur babies, my physical health, things like that. But I am
Is your physical health one of your priorities though? Because it's questionable.
trying to think of like if I do let's talk videos, it is going to be more of the interview, which is the voice messages that you guys send me, because I know you guys genuinely enjoy those. I know those come from like a good place. They don't come from a bad place. Or maybe at the end of each vlog, I can answer one interview question. I don't know. We'll see. You know,
Dude, if you're uploading one vlog a week, it's gonna take you forever to get through those. And yeah, I'll see if I have time. I think Monday evening I'm busy. I think Tuesday I'm supposed to meet with my manager from my other job for dinner. But if you're around, maybe on Wednesday, maybe we can meet up
that's why I love doing YouTube, is
evening.
because there's really no rules. I can just do whatever I want, what feels right, what feels comfortable to me. But I'm gonna finish getting ready and I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. Okay, you guys, so I got a call to my phone yesterday morning and I was like, hello? They're like, you have flowers in the lobby that are being delivered to you. And I was literally so confused. You guys, I have some of the most amazing friends like in the whole world. A friend of mine sent me flowers and they're honestly so beautiful. It's just, they know that I had a lot going on.
I'm very distracted by those little rhinestones being right here under her eyes. That is such a weird position, and they're kind of driving me nuts. Oh, a friend sent her flowers. What's the occasion? Pride?
On, and then the whole thing with
Awesome.
my tooth, and I don't know, it's things like that just literally like brighten my day. Look how freaking stunning this is. And not only that, but the vase, phenomenal. Like,
That is a cute vase.
I'm obsessed. I am so appreciative and I know you're watching, and just thank you so much. Like, I literally love you. I appreciate you so much, like as a friend, as a person in my life. And a lot of you probably know her. It's actually Samantha, Pink Sparkles, here on YouTube, or Pink Vlogs here on YouTube. Her and I have been friends now for like 7 years, and it's
Aw, Pink Sparkles sent her flowers.
like the plot twist is she was one of the first two people I ever watched on YouTube, like over a decade ago.
They did that Christmas exchange a couple of Christmases ago.
And I genuinely never thought her and I would ever be friends, but like she is someone that I can go to and talk about anything with, and vice versa. Like, I love her so much. Thank you. She is one of the sweetest, most positive people I have ever known in my whole life. So I have been in my like
Oh,
More is more this summer. So get some more coolness.
soft food era, extremely soft food ever since getting my
yes, she's still in her mushy food era.
tooth removed, but I'm now able to venture out. So I've been having steamed dumplings because they're still super soft, and I have them with a ramen. It's just what I've been eating lately. All I can really get down without like messing up the healing. So I got my big molar back there.
I thought she said bowler. The D-dimer, we've heard nothing from it. The doctors said that it wasn't an issue last I heard. Um, so it was probably just elevated because of her infection that she had just had, is my guess. But I don't know if she's had any appointments scheduled to have like more tests done for it.
All your teeth are different sizes. They will all heal differently. They all have different amount of roots. The tooth that I got removed has 3 roots. So it makes the healing a lot harder, the pain a lot worse. I've had wisdom teeth removed and that was nothing, like literally nothing compared to getting this tooth removed. Like, it's been a whole adventure. So these dumplings are
Well, it was broken, right? So it's going to be harder to get in there to get the root where it was broken off from. So that one's going to be a little more difficult.
super easy. You just put them in the microwave. It says for a minute, 45 seconds, but I do it for 2 minutes. It does come with a little sauce pack, but I don't use that because I just put these literally in my soup. I've also been living off of ice cream.
Okay, putting some dumplings in the soup in her ramen. Okay. So she's been, of course, having food that's easier for her to chew. Um, these dumplings actually aren't that bad for you. steamed dumplings with chicken and vegetables. It's not bad. Ramen, depending on the type of ramen she's having, like the momofuku noodles aren't bad. They're like 3 ingredients. And the sauce packets are all just basic ingredients, not a whole lot of there is some sodium, of course, because it is a prepackaged food, a processed packaged food that does have to have additives a little bit. But I mean, ramen isn't an awful choice for her. Uh, so I mean, it is a soup. It just has noodles in it. I mean, soup isn't going to be much different, to be honest, if you're getting a prepackaged canned soup.
Cream, it has just been torture. You think that like eating ramen and ice cream would be great and grand, but like I miss crunchy things. I miss real actual meat, like hamburgers and steak. I just miss things like that. So I'm just waiting for my ramen to cook.
Wonder how much longer she has. Now she's probably getting, I don't know what kind of ramen she's having, but I mean,
This is what it looks like. I just add a little bit.
okay, yeah, that's like a top ramen. I would have maybe had a better ramen, like the momofuku noodles, or maybe a yakisoba type thing, but or even maybe a Japanese ramen. But this looks like just a chicken flavored, like Maruchan or top, which are, I mean, nothing wrong with those, but do you really think Amberlynn's going to make a homemade vegetable soup? Amberlynn is not going to sit there and chop up veggies and make a homemade vegetable soup. Plus, you'd have to be careful. You'd have to be careful with whatever vegetables, because depending on the size it's chopped in with the gum that's healing, you don't want to get anything up in there. So she would have to be really careful with something that has a lot of tiny pieces like that. I like ramen. Ramen's not evil. Food is not evil. Food doesn't have moral values assigned to it.
A bit of soy sauce, sriracha, and a tiny bit of mayo just to give it a creamy effect. After I eat this, I have to remember to tell you guys this random story time about a few nights ago when I ordered ramen from DoorDash.
So she did order like some Japanese ramen.
With Verizon, you could save big on all your favorite entertainment. Whoa! Careful now, that's gonna...
Hello. So it has been like 4.
Oh, that slop soup. Yeah, she's made soup and stuff before, but I mean, we haven't seen her cook a whole lot lately. Just very basic things. But then making that soup, she had other people there to eat it as well. Now it's just her, and she doesn't like leftovers. So she's probably not going to want to make a big pot of soup that's going to have like 4 or 5 meals in it, because she just doesn't like to eat leftovers. Yeah, we addressed the sodium. I mean, just about anything that you get that's packaged, that's shelf stable, is going to have sodium in it.
4 or 5 days since I have vlogged. So I woke up a few days ago and my throat was so dry. Like, I have never felt anything like that ever, and super raspy. And I'm sure you guys can maybe tell my voice just does not sound right. But I don't feel sick per se. I feel a bit fatigued. So I feel like I'm either getting like laryngitis or I'm just getting a really bad cold. I just feel it all right here. I hate it. So I've just been trying to rest. I've also still been trying to heal with my tooth, and all of that is going really good as well. So that's why I've been like away from.
She does sound a little I don't know, congested. Her voice sounds a little huskier from this. So, yeah, she could freeze soup, but yeah, again, that's a leftover for her. She's not going to want to eat a leftover soup that's frozen. She could try to, if she can make herself think, oh, I'm just heating up a microwave, pre-made meal, then maybe she could, but I don't know if Amberlynn can do that. She has a weird thing with leftovers. Yeah, she does sound a little rough, a little kind of husky there.
From YouTube. It's just a lot of healing out.
This is her sexy, cold voice. Hey, I have a little bit of a sore throat.
at once and just trying to like be good with my physical health. But I was editing this vlog and I was like, oh my God, there's so many things that I was going to talk about and I forgot. So I'm here to do it now. So the DoorDasher story, it's like irrelevant now, but during my Tuesday live stream, I was talking about like how I've been eating a lot of ramen lately. And so after I got off of live stream, I DoorDashed ramen because I
That would have been very late, 10:30 p.m. There's a ramen place open at 10:30 p.m.
had no more. And the guy, like when he handed it to me, because I always go outside and I get my stuff. I don't want them to have to go through the lobby, figure it all out, blah, blah, blah. So I always go outside. And he winked at me and I was like, oh my God. And I usually like can catch a vibe. I can tell when someone's like into me. And I've never had this happen to the point of like the person literally messaging me on my DoorDash. So he literally messaged me and he was like, it was so good to see you. You're so beautiful. And then like he asked if I was single and I was just like, what is happening? I mean, it
Oh my God. Yeah, so there's a DoorDash Reddit where people will post like, hey, my Dasher messaged me after they left, like, hey, do you want to go get drinks sometime? Or, hey, do you have a boyfriend? It's super creepy, dude. Like, because now this person, like, I mean, Amberlynn met them in the lobby, so they don't know where she lives exactly, but it's, I mean, some people might be flattered by their DoorDasher being like, "Hey, you're really cute. Do you wanna go out sometime?" Whereas it's like, "Hey, I just want my food. I'm not interested in going out with you. Now you know where I live, which is not cool." Um, yeah, Mars says being harassed is not a cute story for YouTube. Yeah, yeah, and they shouldn't be messaging customers after to be like, "Hey, how you doing?" No, it's not a meet cute.
definitely gave me a little pep in my step because I haven't been feeling the greatest like physically due to like my tooth and whatnot. I just didn't know that like DoorDash drivers could like literally hit on you in like the DMs on there. Like I'm literally shook about it and yeah.
Yeah, they can. Oh my God, here are the messages. Oh, that's not a question. That's a statement of you are single. Uh, I guess they forgot the question mark. Um, yeah, Liz, I just want my food. Don't talk to me. Fiona's mom, my home health nurse told me he has a oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Fiona's mom. Uh, yeah, that's not Dashers don't need to be doing this. So people that have this happen to them a lot of times on DoorDash, they will contact DoorDash and be like, "Hey, this person is messaging me, like they're hitting on me, asking me out. I'm not cool with this. And can you have this person no longer able to receive my orders?" Um, yeah, not a, oh, I got a little pep in my no, no, this is not okay. They're doing their job. They're delivering your food. They don't need to be sending messages after the fact, being like, "Hey, are you single?" It's a little creepy, and now they know where you live. Now Amberlynn meets them in the lobby, so they may not know which apartment exactly she's in. But yeah, no, this isn't a cute little, oh hey, it's creepy.
DoorDash drivers could like literally hit on you in like the DMs on there. Like I'm literally shook about it. And yeah, so that was like a random moment in time. So there's this new show. I have been more on the show grind lately.
Apparently, she's fine with it because it validates that desire to be wanted.
I haven't been watching as much YouTube. I feel like YouTube is kind of toxic, and here I am uploading to YouTube. It's my job. So a lot of YouTube, I
Not not all of YouTube is toxic. It depends what side of YouTube you're on. If you're on Girl World, yeah, sure.
Just like don't watch as much anymore. There are a few YouTubers I still watch, but I have been like watching some movies and some shows. It takes me a few days to watch a movie. I bounce back and forth due to like
That is bizarre to me that she will start watching a movie, watch it for like 5 minutes, and then go watch something else, and then go watch. I don't. That would drive me fucking nuts. If she's watching a movie with someone, can she watch the whole movie in one sitting?
like attention span. But there's this one new game show. I love a game show, and I'm watching it on Hulu. It's called 1% Club, and I'm telling you, I need to go on that show because I'm sitting here getting every single question
I
right.
don't think I've seen it.
I
Arya,
seem dumb. I seem very dumb, ignorant, all the words, okay?
you're just uneducated, and you refuse to learn some things. If they ask anything about the moon landing, you're gonna lose.
I just seem very stupid out loud, but I swear on the inside, I actually am kind of smart, and it's like I don't realize it until I watch shows like this where it's like
She didn't have anything to watch on YouTube because she wasn't uploading, so no new reactions, is what Mars says. Yeah, she couldn't watch any new content about herself unless she's watching Karina Kaboom, because Karina Kaboom's going to upload whatever she can every single day and rehash things.
riddles and random trivia, and I don't know, it's different. It's not like standard trivia. It's like questions you really have to like think about. So definitely recommend. It's a fun
And we all know Amberlynn's a really deep thinker, so she's going to be thinking real hard about some of these questions and getting them all right.
show, and I would
I'm an ass. I'm sorry.
totally be on that shit. So I also want to talk about the fact that
She probably knows a lot of random like pop culture or random things just from watching random videos.
think I'm gonna go back to having a YouTube schedule. I feel like I thrive under a set schedule. Like I genuinely work better under pressure. And when I don't have a schedule, like I'm my own boss. I let
I really do think Amberlynn has ADHD.
myself like get away with not posting, and I don't like that. Like I enjoy filming, I enjoy posting, I love editing, so it's like having a schedule like means like I have to post. So my schedule that I did for like the 10 weeks where I was doing like let's talk, I was doing weigh-in, what I ate today, and then a weekly vlog, I want to do something very similar to that. But the difference will be I'm going to be putting my weigh-in and my what I ate today in the same video, and I want to upload those on Wednesday. Mondays I want to upload a vlog, whether it's just a few days of a vlog, one day of a vlog, or a full week of a vlog. Regardless, Monday will be a vlog, and then Friday I want to do let's talk. I know in the beginning of this video
So we're back to doing the let's talk videos again. And then Wednesday will be a what I ate today and a weigh-in. And then Monday will be a vlog again. Fiona's mom, I can't sit still long enough to watch a movie, but if you go to the theater, you fall asleep. I have a hard time sitting down doing nothing, just watching a movie or a TV show. I'm usually doing something else because I feel like I need to be being productive, unless I'm watching it with somebody else, and then it's spending time with somebody, and then I can watch it. Um, how does she make money? I don't know, Liz. I think I don't know how much she makes per video, but I mean, she's uploaded a few videos. She does have her memberships. So if she still has around 400 members, is that how many members she said she has? I think that's how many she said she had. If she still has around 400 members, it's what, $9.99, $10 a month. That's $4,000 a month before YouTube takes out their 20%. So if it's, she's making around 3,000, 3,200 or so a month just from her memberships. If she has 400 members, as I want to say she said before that she has like 400 members, even if she just has 200 members, that's enough to pay her rent.
I talked about how like I probably won't be doing that, but I feel like let's talk this time is going to be a little different. There are things that should be talked about, and I just want it to be in a more positive way. Like, I want more of like a positive aura around it. So everything that will be talked about in Let's Talk videos from this point forward will be coming from a more positive place. It's just my mental health like has drastically improved, and I need it to stay that way because I just feel lighter and happier like as a person. It's crazy how much like when your mental health is so bad, how much that truly affects you. Like my mental health was getting to the point where like there was a moment where I wanted to go to the mental hospital, and I talked to my mom about it. We were actually at bingo.
So here's where the I almost went to a mental health or mental hospital comes in.
I would say it was about 6 weeks ago, and
Shop Granger. Talk shop,
Shop
for your
Granger.
shop. 1 million industrial grade products
Who's
backed by
Granger? The company
24/7
I work
customers.
for.
it's really embarrassing because there's actually cameras outside of bingo. Like I can't. So I'm like thinking, did they hear or see that? I don't even know. But I had a full-fledged like anxiety attack. I had to literally step outside. I was bawling my eyes out. My mom came. She was hugging me, and I told her some things that are pretty personal, but it was very close to me, like just checking myself in because I was struggling that bad. And I just feel so much better. Like genuinely, Zoloft worked for me years ago and it's working for me again. And it's ironic, the only reason why I stopped taking Zoloft years ago is because I felt better. My anxiety was better. I wasn't so depressed. Like
Just you're feeling better because it's working, but you need to keep taking it so that you keep feeling better, so that it keeps working. You can't just be like, "Oh, I feel better, I'm gonna stop." When it comes to a mental health issue, you're on that shit for life pretty much, unless you find a way to keep those hormones balanced naturally. Um, I would say that I don't want anybody on YouTube to feel, or anybody that makes videos like this, to get to a point where they just feel like they're just losing their mind or they want to injure themselves or do something because of the way the community is treating them. So if that was the cause of Amberlynn having this whole breakdown issue, that's not okay. And maybe she should take a step back. This may have been when she was taking that like oh so long 1 week break. Could have been in this time period possibly. I don't know exactly when this would have fallen. Um, I mean, but if something is affecting your mental health to the point that you feel that you want to check yourself into a mental health facility, then maybe it's time to reevaluate and step back. And maybe that's something that she should discuss with her therapist. Um, if it really is to that point. Yeah, Fiona's mom. It's absolutely. I mean, kind of the same thing with like antibiotics. If you have like a 10-day supply of antibiotics and you're like, oh, I feel fine after like 4 days and you stop taking it, the infection's going to come back. They give you 10 days of medicine for a reason. You're on the Zoloft or you're on this medication so that your emotions and things, so your mental health isn't doing this so that it is like this, but it's only like that because you're on the medication. So if you stop taking the medication, it's gonna be all wonky again.
I didn't have crazy mood swings. I didn't feel things so strongly. So in my brain, I was like, oh, I'm improved. I don't need to take Zoloft anymore. It's like, no, girl, like the reason why you feel this way is because of the Zoloft. So you need to stay on it. So it just feels really good to like be in such a fucking good place. And yeah, it makes me really happy. So I do have a torrid haul. I'm not going to be trying this stuff on because like I just feel so fatigued. Like, I don't know if this is like laryngitis. I don't know
if there's something in her hair up here or if it's a hair clip or something, but it's a little distracting for me.
what it is, but it's giving laryngitis. Either way, I just want to feel.
Or if her hair is just like bunched up or something.
Better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys what I got, and maybe in future video I can actually do the try on haul. I don't know, we'll see. But there are some cutie patootie dresses.
Okay, I think maybe it's just her hair. It has like a bump in it. There's a piece of hair that's come loose
that Torrid has. And okay, this is cherries. It's giving apron. Like this looks like what an apron would look like. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. I don't know. I really liked the cherries, okay? I love cherries. It's just a thing that
we know you love cherries.
me and my mom enjoy together. And I really liked the pink color and the polka dots, and I really like this black little tie in the front that would like tie in with like my black choker. And you guys know I like to wear darker clothing, but I'm trying to step out into the danger zone. But I don't know if I'm gonna like this now that I see it in person.
I I don't like it. I don't know how it's going to look on her, but yeah, it's big cherry, like Mars said. And Chris, that looks the opposite of cutie patootie. Yeah, mm, let's see. Torrid. Let's see. Cherry dress. Oh no, I do not want to unlock savings. Cherry. If I were doing a recorded video, I would look all these up and give you prices and all that jazz. But here we have the dress. It looks cute on this model. Looking cute on this one over here. But these models are also a different size than Amberlynn, I hate to say. Um, I don't think so. The way that Amberlynn orders her clothing, I don't know if the waist is going to fall where it should on her body. And so I just have a feeling that that tie is going to end up being directly underneath the boobage instead of down at kind of like at the waist area. Um, I mean, it is kind of, yeah, I don't know. I don't, in my opinion, I don't think it would look very good on Amberlynn. Um, again, I am not a fashionista. This material, it does look a little, it's 70% cotton, 27% nylon, and 3% spandex. I think it's that nylon that's kind of giving it this kind of kite fabric look. Yeah, not a they aren't wearing it as a shirt nor with mesh under over it. Yeah, exactly. I just don't think the waist is going to land where it needs to on Amberlynn, and I don't think it's going to look right. But maybe if she tries it on, we'll see. I'm not a fan of it just in general, but I don't think it's going to look great.
I guess we'll see when I actually try it on. And then I got this super cute black and white checkered dress.
So we have an apron and we have a tablecloth. Gotcha. All right. Black and white checked dress. Don't know. We'll have to look.
Dress, and it has like a red tie. It's the same material as the cherry one. I feel like I'm gonna.
Yeah, so it's going to be another cotton and nylon mixture. She shops a lot of things on clearance. That was my thought, Mars. She's ready for a picnic. I don't know dress cuts or styles. I know if this is like a midi or an A-line or a skater or what. I don't know. I'm amazed I even know those terms. I don't know what the style of dress is. Let me see clothing. Dresses. Unless this is actually a shirt. But I don't see it yet. You know, ready for a picnic, boo-boo.
Like this one more, but now that I see it in person, I'm over here like, don't I have something like this already? Girl, I don't even know. Like, I didn't
See, I can see this, like, put her little pigtails in, got the little dress, the little red ribbon tied, skipping along with a little picnic basket. I don't know. This is giving like tablecloth or picnic uh uh cloth vibes. And I'm not seeing it yet to see what it looks like on the model. Um
genuinely don't know. It just looks familiar, but that's definitely my aesthetic.
I don't think
Black and
she
white.
has.
And then again, in the same material as those first two dresses, we have a red polka dotted. So this was like retro dresses, and I was like, you know what? I want to try something different.
They are retro. Let me find that retro dresses. Okay, there's the cherry one. Here's this one. I don't see the black one. But here is this one. So again, if she ordered these in the same size, again, the way that Amberlynn orders her dresses and shirts and stuff, I don't know if that waist is going to fall where her natural waist is.
This may be the last ad you ever see, because with the
Probably
free
not.
ad block extension from Capital One Shopping.
And this has a cute black tie again, which will tie in good with like my leggings that I wear under my dresses, choker, etc. That's so cute. I hope that I like these on. Fingers.
I don't know. We'll see if she does a try on how it looks. It is giving Minnie Mouse. Yes, thank you, Mars. I was trying to think. It reminded me of something and I could not think of it. But yes, Minnie Mouse. So I don't like them, but that's me. I don't like them. It's Chris. Somebody called it Maxie Mouse. Oh, that's so awful. Oh, that's so awful. That's funny though. Um, I don't I don't like these. Again, I have zero fashion sense, so take my opinion with a pound of salt. I don't like them though.
Crossed. They feel a little tight, like up here, but I mean,
And that's why I think so. There's 3% spandex, 27% nylon, and then cotton. I don't know how much give these dresses are going to have to stretch, because we've seen Amberlynn wear a lot of these dresses where they come down to here and the waist ends up being directly below her boobs instead of down at her waist.
I mean, you never know. It might work out really good. So I got a white mesh. So I have the black one of the.
Oh, we're branching out from black mesh to white mesh. I still need to make that fucking video for y'all. I'm sorry. I have a lot of videos I need to make.
This, but like I said, I'm trying to add more color. I know a lot of people don't think white is a color, which I don't think it is. I think it's like an absence of color, or is that black? I don't know.
White is the absence of color, black is all colors.
I'm not a color Scientologist. That made no sense. What I'm trying.
You're not a color Scientologist. You're not a Scientologist, Amberlynn. Tom Cruise will be very disappointed. You're not gonna go find Xenu. Yeah, she ordered this black one. The black one of this looked a little weird to me as well, I think.
What I'm trying to say is I'm trying not to wear such darker colors. I'm also trying to wear lighter colors. I don't know. I don't want to like not be myself. So if I don't feel comfortable wearing something, I'm literally just not going to, but it doesn't hurt to try. And then last but not least,
So I was looking for some new shirts to order for whenever I go. When I have to go to Texas to go to the office, because for that company, I don't have company polos with like the logo on it. So I was looking for like some new button shirts or something, and I typically look on like JCPenney. And it's like for some reason they think that women my size, because I'm a fatty, they think that we fucking love floral print. I was trying so hard to just find some button shirts or some, button downs that just a plain solid color. That's all I want. I just want a solid color button down shirt. I don't need flowers. I don't need leopard print. I don't need some weird, crazy design because I don't like attention being drawn to me. Just give me a plain black, blue, green, just a solid color shirt. Can't find that shit. But, it is what it is. But here we have a floral. I don't see that one on the page I'm on.
we have one last dress.
Yeah, I wear a lot of black too. I wear a lot of black too, Mars, as you can see here. I hit a button.
People don't think white is a color, which I don't think it is. I think it's like an absence of color, or is that black? I don't know. I'm not a color Scientologist. That made no sense. What I'm trying to say is I'm trying not to wear such darker colors. I'm also trying to wear lighter colors. I don't know. I don't want to like not be myself. So
No. Do you think you might be an autumn, Mars? Wait, did you get your hair back to blonde, maybe?
if I don't feel comfortable wearing something, I'm literally just not going to, but it doesn't hurt to try. And then last but not least, we have one last dress, which is a black and white one. This one is so freaking cute. This is my favorite.
But she's not a floral girly.
For sure. I know I always say I don't like floral, but when it's something, I was going to say subtle, this feels subtle to me. It's not like that grandma floral. This is more like cute modern floral. If you know, you know. But that's literally what this is.
Is it? I mean, apparently I don't know. I don't. This is kind of giving me grandma housecoat vibes. This reminds me of a housecoat that my mom made that I have hanging in my closet, but it's like the shape of the flowers reminds me of that, but it was green with different colors of flowers on it. I don't know why I still have that housecoat, but I kept it. It was my mom's. It's ugly as sin, but I have this ugly ass housecoat hanging in my closet, and this is kind of giving me like housecoat vibes, like grandma housecoat vibes.
Oh my god, this is gonna be so cute. And I can
Mousy brown. Maybe are you pasty pale like I am because you avoid the sun like a vampire? Maybe oranges or reds? I don't know. I don't know shit about colors.
literally wear white mesh with it, or I can do black. So the last two things that I want to do in my Monday vlogs is I still want to do comment of the day. I also want to do an oracle reading for myself. So I'm going to be choosing 2 cards from Life Happens and 2 cards from What's the Vibe. And I am just going to completely be editing out all the shuffling, and I'll show you guys my 4 cards. All right, so my first card is signs. And the signs say risk, opportunity, and safety. Second card is love.
Oh, how's Amberlynn going to interpret these for herself? So I was talking to somebody. They were in the chat earlier, actually. And she does her own oracle card readings for herself. But I think she's more in tune with the cards and like these types of things. So apparently you can do your own oracle card readings. Some people do that. Tarot cards is still a no-no to do your own readings. But I think you need to my problem with doing these readings for yourself. Now, oracle cards again aren't tarot cards, but you run the risk of seeing what you want to see, interpreting it how you want it to be. Does that make sense? It's kind of seeing and interpreting it to fit what you already want it to be, making it fit what you want instead of what it could possibly be telling you, if you believe in this sort of thing. That's why I have an issue with Amberlynn doing her own reading, because I have a feeling that she's going to be putting her own, oh, well, this is what I want to hear, so this is how I'm interpreting this kind of a thing. Does that make sense? I could be wrong, but I get that vibe from Amberlynn. That's what the vibe is.
Tension, stressed out, migraines, and worry is my third.
Yeah, exactly, Mars. Like a bias to make it fit the narrative that you want it to fit. Stressed out, migraines, worry. That's for me. She must have pulled that card for me because I have so much.
Card. And my fourth one is soulmate, twin flame, friendship, romantic.
That's so funny. I'm working. I'm in the process of working on a video about soulmates and twin flames and these sorts of things. Apparently, these what the vibe cards are really for me. So I am working on a soulmate video. So even if or even if not, what am I saying? Like those soulmate drawings that you see like ads come up for, I will draw your soulmate. I'm making a video about that and like soulmates and things. So it's very funny that these last two cards, stressed out. I'm always fucking stressed out because of work, as I have this shit ton of work to do, and I'm making a video about soulmates. Liz says, don't you think people will hear what they want to hear even if someone else is reading the cards? I think if somebody else is reading the cards and they don't know you, then they are just interpreting the cards as they see them. Or some people that read cards will be like, oh, the universe, I'm getting a certain feeling or vibe, or I'm getting these thoughts in my head, and with these cards together, here's what this means. They don't know the person they're reading for typically, so they're going to be like, here's what I'm seeing and hearing. But then I guess the person that's getting the reading, of course, might take that and be like, okay, well, that can fit into my life in this way, or this can work this way. Of course, nothing is ever set in stone. So even if they're telling you something, you could see it as something different yourself, I guess, or interpret it in a different way. Hear what you want to hear in it. But it's a little more difficult, in my opinion, to twist it when somebody else is doing the reading.
Romantic partner. Wow, this one is very clearly.
Oh, and we have love. We have signs, love, tension, and soulmate. I think these are telling us over here, these two. I think that Amberlynn is going to find new love. She's going to find her soulmate, but she's going to be super stressed out about it because she doesn't want to. And the signs, she's been listening to Ace of Base, and she saw the signs. So she needs to find the signs to her new soulmate and love, and not worry about it, but she's going to be worried and she's going to be stressed out.
Saying something, and I think I'm going to be journaling about this one. If you guys are tarot readers out there and you guys come from an
They aren't tarot, the oracle, different cards.
Unbiased area of your heart and your intuition, then you guys can read this for me if you want.
Just did. There you go, Amberlynn. There's your oracle reading from Libby.
To and interpret it in the way that you would like to, but I'm going to do this one in private. So sometimes
she's going to do it in private because it's talking about her love life, and she refuses to talk about that anymore.
I will interpret my cards for you guys, but I just feel like that one's personal, which is okay because that's a boundary for me. So here's comment of the day. This is from the last video that I uploaded, and from here on out, whenever I do comment of the day in my Monday vlog, it's going to be pulled from the Monday vlog prior.
The signs, sorry, back to the oracle cards. The signs are there's going to be a road trip to her new love, her soulmate. The signs are they're going to be driving to her. So the signs are the road signs they have to follow. That headache is probably Alexis coming out of retirement to feed the haters dirt on Amber's alleged girlfriend. Yeah, see we talked about that earlier, Chris. It's what's Alexis going to know? Amberlynn and Alexis aren't talking. And if Amberlynn is talking to Alexis again, being friends with her again, then she's a dumbass. You know, the whole fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. This would be a fool me 3 times, you're a fucking idiot. I don't think Amberlynn would be talking to Alexis at this point and being like, "Oh, hey, I have a new girlfriend." That would be just ridiculously stupid of Amberlynn to do. Now, again, I don't know what Alexis is saying on Karina's videos because I haven't seen it. If anybody wants to type in the chat to let me know what Alexis has said specifically, or put it in Discord because I don't know. But what's Alexis going to know? Because, I mean, as far as we know, they aren't talking unless Alexis has some like third party or spying or she is talking to Amberlynn again, which I don't know why she would be.
All right, so today's is from Tybalt, and she's gone.
Tybalt from that's John Leguizamo from the Romeo and Juliet movie from back in the late 90s. And she's gone.
Well, I'm back, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye.
Wait, on Wednesday? Oh.
So if a patient, it's been determined, either
Amber is saying that she has no new girlfriend, thus it's an old girlfriend, Danielle. She and Danielle were never dating though, from what I understand. Alexa says she was still talking to Danielle. I mean, she could be talking to Danielle. I don't know. But I don't think she ever stopped talking to Danielle. Didn't Danielle have a girlfriend or was married or something, if I'm not mistaken? So, I mean, I think we all are probably assuming and thinking that Amberlynn is talking to someone in a getting to know you potential girlfriend fashion. I think we're all assuming that that is happening at this point. Excuse me. If it's Danielle, I don't know. But again, what would Alexis know unless she's talking to Danielle and Danielle is like, yeah, hey, Amberlynn and I are getting together or whatever. But Danielle, as far as we've been told, Amberlynn and Danielle were never together in that way. If she is, I don't care. But I think we're all operating on the assumption that Amberlynn is talking to someone at least. And she's just not telling us with good reason, but she's not going to tell us. Or she and Tommy got back together. If it's not a new girlfriend, it's an old girlfriend. Maybe it's Tommy again. Who knows? But I think we can all assume that Amberlynn is probably seeing, or not seeing somebody, but at least talking to someone. But yeah, I did not like those dresses, but I have zero fashion sense, so take that with, as you will. The Oracle cards, we'll see. That is personal, so Amberlynn's not going to be telling us about her Oracle cards because it has to do with her love life. But tonight we do have her members stream at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. So we will see what she has going on then. I guess tomorrow we will have her What I Ate Today video and weigh in. And just a quick note that I am going to be out of town starting on Sunday, and I won't be home until Thursday evening. So I will keep reminding you of this, because in case people don't watch all of my videos, don't see it, whatever. And I'll make a community tab post. But I will be in Texas for work for next week. So yeah, I don't know. I like that Maxie Mouse. That was funny. Whoever said that, that you got that from, Chris. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see how she's doing tonight. She'll probably let us know in her live stream how her tooth is feeling. If she's able to eat a little more solid food now, we don't know. But yeah, I think that's all we have for this one. So I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the night or day whenever you happen to be watching this. I appreciate you spending a little bit of your time with me. And yeah, I think that's all we got for this one. So yeah, until next time, be safe and take care.